And good afternoon. Welcome to the Native News Today. Jason Salzman with Gerald Wofford. As always, we thank you for allowing us to come into your home this afternoon to bring you those stellar, power-packed, great, rock-hard stories for the Native News Today.
That's right, Gerald. And don't worry, we have come into your living room, but we've wiped our feet off at the welcome mat.
The red dirt, yeah.
The red dirt, the clay, whatever. If you live out by in the Tuckabutchee district out there in the little hidden corners of the Creek Nation or anywhere like that, you know, you might have some crazy-looking dirt. I don't know.
That's right. Also that you can watch the NNT.
The NNT, much like CNN.
Creek Nation News?
It means Native News Today.
Cherokee Nation News.
Cherokee Nation News.
Comanche Nation
Comanche
News.
Nation News.
Caddo
Cheyenne
Nation
News. Cheyenne Arapaho.
That's why we call it the Native News Today, because we want to cover all the gamuts.
We cover it all. Every tribe.
Now, we do have to be honest with you here. As you see in the titles and logos at the end of the program, the Native News Today, quote, NNT, is produced with the Creek Nation Communications Office, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all the news we cover here is just all about Creek Nation.
No, that's exactly right. We cover all the tribes.
Make sure
out
that
there.
that fact is not a fact.
No, and we'll jump right into it here with the first story of the Cherokee Nation Homecoming Art Gallery show.
That's right. We went over to Tahlequah to interview Mr. Michael Yatz, curator there, Cherokee Heritage Museum, the 12th Annual Cherokee Homecoming Art Show and Sale going on. We've got a story on that.
Yeah. See, right there. You know, I'm not lying. When I say that we cover it all, I mean it.
He does, man.
Sorry. Get me calmed down.
The man's from McIntosh County, so when he means it, man, he means it.
I'm sorry. Okay, I don't mean to be like that, but really, I just want you to take me at my word, okay? I don't want them to out there doubting what I say and everything like that. You know?
Yeah, don't doubt this, man.
But we are Creek Nation Communications, and we're proud of our department here. We're proud of our producers, Josh Lane, Jared Moore, and we're really proud of this show. And well, not those two clowns, but we're pretty proud of ourselves. You know what I mean?
No, we don't mean that. Okay, we're humble. We're humble guys.
No, seriously. No, honestly, we're proud of this product, but we like to go out and cover all the other tribes, just as we do our home tribe here at Creek Nation. So everything's great. And actually, we have a Creek Nation story: the Tulsa Casino going up, the River Spirit.
We're unveiling it right here.
Right here.
Exclusive on the Native News Today.
You'll only get it right here on CW 1219 every Saturday at 1:30.
You only get it right here. That's right.
That's exactly right here. CW Network, every Saturday at 1:30, you're going to get all the Native American news that you can stand. Yeah, and
from
more.
Jared Moore.
You're going to get full, just like if you left a Indian taco dinner. That's how you feel when you get done watching Native News Today.
You mean they can't move and they're just about to fall asleep?
We basically paralyze them. Yeah, they can't move. You know, they're groaning. Nothing can be done around the house, you know.
Nothing like a good nap after the end.
That's exactly right.
And speaking of another event having all tribes involved with it, the Tulsa Powwow.
Tulsa Powwow. Robert Ankew up there in Tulsa does a wonderful job. And he's basically the Tulsa Powwow guru, you know what I'm saying?
He's
Point man, you know what I mean?
He's the godfather.
When you talk about Tulsa Powwow, you can't leave out Robert Ankew.
Yeah, he's kind of like the Corleone, you know, Ankew, Corleone, or maybe.
Yes.
No,
Corleone. Yes,
yeah,
very
we're
good.
just
Very good.
Ankews are an important part of the Tulsa community, and the Tulsa Powwow is one event they always put on each year. Stellar job they always do.
Yeah,
so,
it's been in Tulsa for a long time. I mean, you've been in Tulsa for a while, so you would know, you know.
I love Tulsa.
Yeah.
I do love Tulsa.
He loves Tulsa. Ken Davis loves Muskogee veterans. He loves Tulsa.
Jason likes Eufaula.
I love Eufaula.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. We got all that coming up here, plus the tribal calendar, let you get caught up all the stuff happening in Indian country and beyond here. So, hey, just kick back, as Jason says, relax.
Relax. I don't know, get a Mai Tai, kick your feet up, put the kids to bed for a nap.
Get some blue bread.
Yeah, get some Chattahooga. Native News Today coming right at you. We'll be right back after this.
We know why you play. Creek Nation Casino. Every Tuesday, play for $10,000 cash, a Hummer H3, and a key that could open a new home in South Tulsa. Plus, we're giving away 14 extra keys on the night we're giving away the American Dream Home, July 25th. Creek Nation Casino.
children. So I'm happy to be here today to say thank you to the Creek Nation.
All right, Jason, all the places that we go to covering stories here in the Native News Today, you know, great stories happening out there all over, but we always like to go over to Jollagee country, cover stories over there.
Yes, yes, Gerald, Jollagee country. And for all of you
What does that mean?
laymen's out there, that's Cherokee.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, see, there I go again. My temper's getting the best of me today. I'm short with the audience. You know, I'm not feeling it. No, I'm just kidding. I was just trying to make a point.
So just hold while.
Oh, wow.
Okay, it's all good.
Ost. Ost.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we went over to Tahlequah because over there at the Cherokee Heritage Center, they're having the 12th annual Cherokee Homecoming and Art Show sale that's
Right.
going to begin here later in August. Michael Yates, the curator there, telling all about it. Not only being an exclusive event like it always is, but a very rewarding event for some of the local artists here, as Michael Yates will say in the story. Always doing great things at the Heritage Center.
Yeah, and it's in its 12th annual. This is the 12th annual event, so I believe that's 12 years, and we're a great thing.
Do the math. Hey, our watchers know the math and everything.
I'm not sure, Gerald. Just let's take a look at this.
You know, the preservation of Native American art is always important to every Native American tribe, and the Cherokee Nation are making sure that it's preserved here with a very special event that's going to be happening from August through October, the 12th annual Cherokee Homecoming Art Show program. And we're talking with one of the gentlemen here that makes it all happen, the curator here for the Cherokee Heritage Museum, Mr. Michael Yates. Mr. Yates, we appreciate your time. Tell us a little bit more about this event, please.
It's a unique art show that we have here in Oklahoma. It's open to all citizens of the federally Cherokee Nations, which includes the Cherokee Nation, the United Kituwa Band Nation, and also the Eastern Band from North Carolina. We want everybody who's Cherokee to come out and participate in this show.
And as we mentioned, it is the 12th annual. I take it the response each year has been good?
Absolutely. The show has grown every single year. We've added more categories to show the diverse of arts that Cherokees do. We have the traditional arts like baskets and pottery, but we also have the contemporary categories like painting and sculpture. So we try to hit every medium as much as possible.
Now, of course, every artist likes to be recognized for their work and everything, which certainly they will be if they enter this contest and everything. But there's also more of an award also for them to win as well, some prize money involved, right?
Absolutely. Each year we get different corporations and sponsors to have prize money for each year. This year we're going to be giving away $5,000 in prize money. That we have a grand prize for the whole show, which is Best of Show category, but we also have first place in each of our 9 categories.
Now, you as a curator and a person that appreciates art and everything, what do you get out of this contest and this event each year, seeing all this come together?
I really appreciate the creativity and the quality of the work that each of the artists brings. All the artists have this background of tradition and their culture and their history, and they know it better than almost anyone else, and they're able to share that with us in new and expressive forms, whether it be through the traditional crafts or through contemporary. There's always that bit of history and culture that always shines through, and every year it just amazes me, the quality of the work that comes out.
So if anyone is interested in entering this contest or perhaps coming out to enjoy the magnificent art that's going to be on display, what do they need to do?
If they want to enter, they can contact me at the Heritage Center. The deadline is August 10th for artwork to be here at the museum. Or if they just want to come and meet some of the artists, where everybody, the whole public, is welcome to our awards ceremony, which is August 25th, and it starts at noon. We start handing out those awards and those nice bright ribbons to all those artists.
And Michael, how do artists or people wanting to come, if they want to contact you about information, how do they do that?
The best way is either call us at 918-456-6007, or we also have our website, which is CherokeeHeritage.org.
And Michael, I know you're going to have some other great events happening throughout the year, so please keep us in mind for all those things. Michael Yates, curator at Cherokee Heritage Museum. Well done. Okay, to explain to our watchers out there, which are very valued watchers here, you know, we were just, you know, kind of making a joke of the numbers and stuff like that. We know our watchers, very intelligent people, and that, you know, shoot, they can probably count over 1 million, right?
Yeah, I was kidding.
Yeah. And Jason's not angry, he's not mad, okay?
No,
Not at
no.
anyone, we don't want
I
you
love
to think.
you guys. I love you
So,
guys.
it's the producers that are a different story.
Yeah, those guys are like cutthroat and everything.
Yeah.
You know how earlier we were talking about how we cover Creek Nation stuff? Mm-hmm. The River Spirit Casino going right up on Long Riverside Drive right there in Tulsa. Basically said by many, many people in this state, the premier location if you're going to put a fully functional operating casino. And a fully functioning operating casino would be a bit of an understatement for this one. It's probably going to be the biggest one in the state. It's going to have a fully functional buffet. Going to have a gift shop, everything like that. So the River Spirit Casino, right there along Riverside Drive, and basically a meeting to get together to get some ideas and things from artists and to kind of unveil the new logos and the name and everything else like that. So just take a look at it and take it for what you will.
Cunningham Group has done numerous, Native American casinos over the past 14 years or so, all across the United States, and very often, and not always the case, but very often, we try to incorporate local cultural input into these facilities when that's the desire of the nation. So in this case, it certainly was, and back in when we started the design in early 2004, shortly thereafter, we assembled a group of individuals here and had a couple cultural values workshops, which are essentially to try to find out, good solid information about individual cultural issues here at the nation, and we did get that, and we incorporated that into many of the design areas and program areas within the facility. So since that time, we've developed it and fine-tuned it. And we have certain, what we like to call, cultural input opportunities, whether it's a piece of art, or whether it's a sculptural piece, or whether it's a wall mural, or it could be a particular artifact going in a certain location.
That's gone into the placement of the copy and the type, and this hand-scripted font is literally just handwritten. And but it's all of the letters have been placed perfectly to help bring your eye through the mark, but keeping all of these elements still in mind. So from there, we've got this logo that just reaches up to the sky, and you've still got this idea that you've got the river and the sky all coming together, and it's still we've got another script, and again, it's still. Your eye moves down and around and across to finally reach the end of the mark. You've got these, again, these very traditional Native American elements coming together and crossing and then just shooting up to the sky. You've got the river and the sky colors coming together. And again, it starts out here and your eye moves through. So this is, again, where I was talking about the font, how we've altered the font a little bit. The R extends down, and that sort of helps your eye move through.
Will you be using all three of those?
Well, the idea, this is our recommendation is this particular mark. I wanted to kind of give you a sense of the progression and how we arrived at that. We feel very strongly that any one of these marks is a strong mark to convey what River Spirit Casino is and what it's about, and how it relates to the architecture, which is very important. I think it's almost impossible to separate the two, and I think it's important that those two go together. It's our recommendation to use this mark.
It shows people who we are, and a lot of this I haven't got a problem with. Colors or symbology were really important to us as people at one time. We've kind of lost that. It is all due to assimilation, and we want to be different. If this is going to be a casino, biggest one in Oklahoma, run or owned by Creek people, I think we ought to project an image of who we are. I mean, they said, hey, this here belongs to the Creek people. Creek Nation owns it. I see some, and I know this is all proto stuff. I assume all this. The names and stuff on all these figures on that, is that prototype?
No, we've already.
Have you decided on it already?
The names have been
I see.
picked.
Okay.
And we've presented
Right.
to
But what I'm saying, I'm expressing my opinion
Oh,
from
sure.
a cultural person and what
Yeah.
I see. So, and what I see in a projection is, man, that's kind of too contemporary for me as an individual. But
I'm sorry. I
You're
think
a
he's
kid.
right, and I think she's right. But I didn't want to say that. But it's, well, like the colors, they're not really Creek colors. I don't know, I see red, I like red. But we all like red. As Creek people, I think we like blue too, but, and gold. I just feel like it needs some.
there's life in it.
You know, Jason, at some of the powwows, how do they go? And they go in the circle, don't
Go
they?
ahead, go ahead.
Now that's stomp dancing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got to do the straight dancing.
I'm not
There
used
you
to the
go.
circle.
Raise the hand. There you go.
All right, sorry.
the
sorry.
shoulders
Okay,
back.
okay, sorry. No, I'm not a powwow guy. I'm a stomper.
That's right. Yeah, he's a stomper. So, kind of a difference there.
Yeah.
But hey, the Tulsa powwow just wrapped up a couple weeks back. Robert Ancu is one of the important members on the committee. I mean, they bring this every year to Tulsa. It's a staple of the community and everything. Always an event to look forward to.
Yeah, yeah. The Tulsa powwow has been a big part of the culture of Tulsa, basically, since its existence, and they're very proud to have the Tulsa powwow. Just as the Tulsa Indian Association is very glad to put it on every year. They have a princess and everything like that. It's a real good time. A lot of vendors, a lot of food out there, and the Tulsa powwow is still going strong.
Well, you
even
know,
to this day.
Tulsa, one of the first Creek towns, right?
Yes,
What was that?
Tulsa town.
Tulsa town, right? Tulsa town, right?
TVLSE.
That's right. We love Tulsa.
Yes.
You know, the 55th annual Tulsa Powwow just came to a close, and as always, it was a great success. And one gentleman that makes sure that it is a great success is standing right here next to me, talking with Mr. Robert Ancu, one of the key players in making sure the Tulsa Powwow is one of the most cherished and most looked forward to events each year on the Tulsa calendar. Mr. Ancu, we appreciate your time, and tell us in your own words what you thought about the powwow this year.
Well, this year it was a big success. It was our 55th annual, of course. We did some good things this year. We had, of course, our Princess 2007-2008, Miss Raven Springwater, who is Ponca, Navajo, and Katua, and the outgoing Princess Tysilla Smith, who was also Katua. We had a reception for them and had a great turnout. A lot of response, support for them. And that it kicked off the weekend event. And so after that, Friday, we had a good turnout. We had the crowning of the princess, which the Miss Sharon King Davis, who is the chairman of the Oklahoma Centennial, was able to attend and honored us with crowning Raven of this year's powwow princess. So that was a good thing. We also, with that, had a good turnout on Friday, and lots of dancers and singers and guests. We had a group this year from Kenya, who Tulsa Global Alliance provided some guests who were visiting Oklahoma, and they attended the powwow. Of course, we had the normal powwow people, singers and dancers who came in, and they had a good time. And so we had some good people, good singing, and it was a really, really good turnout.
Now, Robert did all this by himself, right? No, I'm just kidding. There's some people that you'd like to thank for. I mean, you had a great staff, great committee. Everyone worked to make this a success, right?
Right. Well, first, we have to thank our committee members, from the Princess Committee to the fundraising committee, to the individuals who went out and collected donations, to the people who helped with the program book, and the various volunteers who attended the weekend, who helped sell tickets, raffles, and so forth. Those volunteers, we greatly appreciated. This year we had sponsors like the Cherokee Nation Casino, $1 Million Elm Casino, and other donors like various companies in Tulsa and so forth. And of course, we had the program book. Of course, we went to thank the Creek Nation Communications Department, which they helped us with our program book this year. It was a first time for them, and of course we always try to involve Native-owned businesses in the surrounding area. Another Native-owned business was the Coweta Unlimited Designs, who helped do shawls for us, and they prepared shawls for our club members, and we greatly appreciate them. In addition to like Horizon Engineering, who help with our, who sponsor the Andrew Buddy Gray Memorial Straight Dance Contest. So those are various individuals who helped us with this year's event.
Well, we know a little bit about that communications office and everything. Robert, already you're making plans for next year's powwow, and you're going to have some events happening throughout the year to kind of help with everything. Tell us a little bit just about that.
Well, right now we're planning for our second annual Native Fall Music Fest. The Creek Nation will help us. We will be the, I guess, the nonprofit for that event, but the Creek Nation Casino is putting on the Native Fall Music Fest, the second annual, and our committees are taking care and preparing for that. We're also coordinating some various small performances throughout Tulsa. Right now we have a couple. Being that we are a sanctioned and centennial event this year, there's a couple of things that we will do in September and October where we will perform for those small events. You'll see them throughout the year. And in December, we're working on a benefit powwow, and we're hoping that maybe one of the area casinos will help us with that event. So we've got a lot of things going on in preparation for next year's Tulsa Powwow. And of course, we'll have our 4th annual 5K run, which it will be held Memorial Day weekend in May 2008.
Now, do you already have the date set for the Tulsa Powwow?
Tulsa Powwow, yes, it is July 18th, 19th, and 20th. Tulsa Convention Center. So be
Got a lot of time to plan for that for next year. Robert Ankew, as always, appreciate your help.
Thank you.
Let's see.
See,
You know-
around here we're not all work, we're not all play. Stay tuned for more Native news today. Waka waka. Tribal calendar. Wait.
Today's world is far different than the one our ancestors knew. But though times have changed, we the Muskogee Creek people remain a strong people. Many of our traditions continue to thrive in today's modern world. For 1,000 years and more we have been here, and we will be here for 1,000 more. Times have changed, but so have we, and the Muskogee Creek people are a part of this time, this country, and this economy.
Smali, tasa ko chusi nili yang gina istun sanga.
Pangana ribe hayat kaus.
No, dear. Ada magas.
Pangana hayat kiro noge.
Fanny molo just abananga.
Tu morsati.
Hitla hani subani doang.
What? Hiji mokhetsari chin hisakta rastung midanga.
Mahiji mokka jadi wekki diga hisagira rahiliga ampane hayat kiro.
Hisimani. Matse.
The Muskogee Creek Nation Tobacco Prevention Program offers all cessation classes to young and old. For more information about a healthier life and a second wind, contact one of these centers nearest you.
Hijida. Hilishwo fatsa. CNA to the doors. Moes.
Where hiji mokkes kira mokke zaknoar stinokesis stilizi duis.
Time to wrap this thing up like a Christmas
You
present.
mean rap like
Wrap
we'll
it.
be right like we did a minute ago with the commercial?
No, man, that was the Native News Today boogie.
That was CNN Cool J. That was us, right? That's what we did.
CNN.
Well,
We're not CNN.
We're not?
No.
What are we? Oh, we're in.
CNN is the Hetke.
Oh, okay. For our watchers out there, interprets the heck.
That's okay though. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, they know. For those that know, they know.
It's an Indian thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah.
So we'll leave it at that there. But hey, NNT is what we're telling everyone to be called here. And, you know, we've just been serious this whole time, Jace. Like, kind of just leave everyone kind of with, you know, maybe a couple of jokes and just let everyone know that, you know, as always, tell us about the stories going on out there and everything.
Sure, sure.
But
I got a good one.
Well, okay, Jason.
But I don't know if everyone will get it.
Okay, I'm sure they will.
There was an Indian man that loved his wife so much that he almost told her.
You do the math out there, that's right. And what did the Creek Miko, when he went to the farm, what was the first place that he visited when he went to the farm?
Oh, the fireplace?
The Creek Miko? He went to the hay loft. That's where he went to.
Nice,
the
nice.
Anyway.
Did you make that up?
Always the good jokes here.
No,
on the
wait,
Native
time
News
out. Did you
Today.
make that up?
Well, I mean, we don't want to brag on ourselves. So.
Oh, man, you had to have made that up.
But hey, you know what?
I'm calling you out.
We hear things for the NNT because, hey, we're media people. You know, we're out there. You know, the great U Downs used to say, we're in touch, so you be in touch. Yes. We want you to be in touch with us by telling us the news stories that are going out there.
Yes, yes, and yeah, we're very accessible. You know, we're out on the highways and byways doing the Lord's work. You know, so if you see us out there, just flag us over and
just
you
say,
know,
hey,
get in our ear about
here's
something.
a story right here. We want to tell you about.
Yeah, hey, you should go out to Ponca City. There's a Indian girl that skates on a frozen pond the third Saturday out of every month.
Yeah, we'd go out there.
That's a story.
As long as it's between Monday and Friday, but we'll go out there.
Yeah, Monday and Friday, 8 to 5. You know,
no, weekends we cover the stories too and everything. So, but hey, no, seriously, contact us here. We want to cover the news and everything. We've got some more great news stories coming up for you here as we continue on to Native News Today.
That's exactly right. We just got a little bit of time left. I just want to send a shout out to all the homies and the brothers out there. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, hey, for our producer Josh Lane, Jared Moore, Jason Salzman, and all those involved, as always, we thank you for joining us.
Sure,
in the meantime, take care. God bless. We'll see you soon.
Roll the music.